Also, like you said, this was the aspect of what your journey was as a in at CIID, right? And you mentioned what self-taught designers lack. What are some of the things that design graduates miss out on, or do not pay much attention to when it comes to self-taught designers, apart from hustle?
Honestly, I feel like hustle is the biggest part of it, but also because you learn, the mindset is completely different. So when you are in design school, it's like, it's okay, you're learning. This is, your idea has merit because you thought of it and you put work into it, and it's good for those reasons. The real world doesn't work like that. So you cannot afford to be disillusioned that way, because the world is much harsher, and for a good reason, because the world wants to pay you for what you can do. In school, you're paying to be taught. And if it's not nice to you, then there's something wrong. And so, like, especially in the beginning, when for the first 6 months, like, I had a reputation in school for being extremely critical and harsh, just because I was like, this isn't gonna work. I have built products before. This is not gonna work. You're never gonna be able to sell this. And it was a fault of mine then. And then CID softened me. And now I find myself looking back at that and being like, you know what? I had a point. It wasn't the right time to say it, though. And so this ability to actually test the market and to know functionally what's good, what can sell, what people need. Because design school is a great place to come up with like some weird abstract concept that, you know, is about mental healing and peace and all of that stuff, but isn't really ever gonna work for people. And people will still be like, hey, this is nice. I'm guilty of making those projects. I don't regret it. And the game is just different. So it's just knowing
Okay.
better.
Yeah, that's actually really nice, because now that for all the viewers, it would create a clear, hopefully, and I think it would create a clear distinction of to help them decide what they want out of their design journey, and what requirements do they want, and whether enrolling into a design program will satisfy, and if it doesn't, what other alternatives should they look for.
100%. And the thing is about a post-COVID world and design education is that the game has changed. Nothing that you expected out of a college experience is going to be the same. And if you can be a self-taught designer in this, if you were a self-taught designer, everyone else is going to try to figure out how you did what you do. So you're at even more of an advantage right now. And as far as design education goes, you can be as good without going to college. I wouldn't say that it's for you developing your skills necessarily. It's for developing discipline. And if you already have discipline, and if you're good at networking, I don't know if design school is going to give you everything that you were looking for. Maybe you already have it and you just need to work on it, or you need to simply upskill in the ways that you think is nice.
Yeah.
You're not losing out. You're not losing out by not going to school.